Hey, this is a tutorial for a Ford Fiesta ST. I'm going to show you how to take the headlight out and repair it, put it back in without too much cussing. So step one, you open your hood. Step two, you can use a Torx bit or a flathead screwdriver here. You got 2 screws. You just take those out. Number 1. And number 2, boom, boom. And then the next thing you want to do is you want to get this screw right here. It's one of these clips. And there's different tools to do this. I just like to use two screwdrivers, a flathead and a non-flathead. Phillips to pull it out. Okay, so you've got the headlight loose. Now one thing, and I actually broke this, so you want to avoid that. A lot of people do is you're yanking it and this clip will break. I glued mine back together, but the headlight actually sits in and then pulls forward. So to get it out, you do the opposite. You push it forward like this. I'm pushing it towards, actually backward, towards the back of the car, and then you just pull it up. And that click is normal. Okay, so the headlight is out. And then you just have to undo this electrical connection right here, and voila. Now here's the important thing. This is where people get into trouble. This white clip is your key to success. So this thing moves and it changes, it can spin and whatnot. So what you want to do is you want to have this clip, when you're ready to reinstall, you want to have this clip pushed all the way back to the back of the car, okay? And you want it to be straight back and forth. If you have it cocked at all, if you have it towards the front of the car, it's going to give you a hard time. So you want it to be back and perfectly parallel like this to the car, okay? And if you do that, the headlight should go in quite easily. So to reinstall it, what you want to do, again, you've got this clip here, and this is going to insert and then pull forward, and then over here in the front, you have to orient this to where you want this piece on top and this piece has to tuck under. And then meanwhile, you've got all these wonderful clips here that have to fit into this piece, this part of the bumper cover, okay? So the way I found easiest to do this is just to take the light, and the first thing I do is I just kind of put this piece under here, and then you want to get all these clips here, and you want to line them up into the bumper, like so. And again, making sure you've got this done, okay? And once you get that, and while you're doing this, you might accidentally knock that white piece out of position. So you want to make sure that it's right, or you're not going to be able to get it in there very easily. So once you get all that lined up, and then you get it right here, and what I do is I like to push this piece in, okay? And then you can take this and you put this piece in first, you kind of clip it in like I did, and then you push this piece in, all right? And then once you've got all that in, you're gonna take the headlight, push it forward, or backward rather, get that piece in, and then pull it forward, okay? And as you can see, you wanna make sure your seam here is correct, so you don't have anything that didn't engage, okay? And then you don't forget to hook up your headlight again. Down here, where is that connector at? Flashlight. Aha. Right down there. 3, 2, 1, click. All right. And then again, you want to make sure everything's lined up before you put your stuff back in. And from there, it's just these 2 guys here. And again, there is play here. So you can, as you can see, you can move this back and forth. Okay, so there's some play. It's not exact, and that's nice because it makes it easy to just adjust. And so you get these 2 back in. This one and this one. Again, you can use a Torx bit. I forget which Torx bit it is, but it's flathead screwdriver's easiest. Cool. And then finally, you've got your clip here. So with these, you have to get this inside piece pulled out a little bit. And then you should just be able to take it and snap it right in. Done. So that was like 5 minutes, I think, and I talked a lot. I can do this in like 30 seconds in and out if I'm not going slow. But that's how you get your headlights in and out easily without any cussing. Hope this is helpful. Go for it. You need to do this, by the way. This is like necessary if you're doing really any intake work, if you're doing motor mounts. I had to do this to install this these hood struts. And on the other side, in order to get my catch can in, I had to remove all this. And to get the cowl off, to get back towards the turbo, to do any kind of turbo install, you have to actually remove the headlight first. So getting these headlights out is kind of like a basic thing that's necessary. And so anyway, it's real easy to do once you kind of know those tips and tricks. All right, hope this helped. Thanks for watching.